All I have in this world is my boss and my word. And I don't break that for nobody. Warm up the empanadas. Get the coffee pots back out. It's Calle Ocho. The speedboats have arrived.
Welcome to South Florida. Yeah. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida. Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the gunshine state. What them boys still blowing in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get K and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of face, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk that can get.
All right, we back, man. Party, man. Send up the balloons or something, man. We got our guy. It's been a long time coming. Cristobal bringing his talent to South Beach. I was trying to figure out how you say that in Spanish, but
Man, he's not bringing it to South Beach, man. He's bringing it to Miami, Cargill. South Beach is on the other side that we don't go to.
who is we?
People who stay in Miami.
That's a lie. I go down all the time. Yeah, but Cristobal coming back to Miami, man, to get the guy we want. And now, it's a funny thing how you want somebody, and then once you get here, there's work that has to be done, dog. How do you feel about the hire, big dog?
I love it. It's not my first choice, but I love it. I love it. He'll bring the culture that we need at UM.
Yeah. I think a lot of things come into place for him. I think a lot of support comes down for him from the administration because they're saying they're doing things different. And outside of the program. Outside of the program. A lot of the past players I talked to, I mean...
They want him.
Yeah, I think he'll be a strong enough figure to be able to control that atmosphere and use those guys as resources.
His name is revered around college football right now. Like, people know about Cristobal.
Right, right. Got to get offensive coordinator, right?
Got to get offensive coordinator, got to dig defensive coordinator, got to put a staff together.
And Miami saying they're going to drop bags, right? So we can go get somebody like who?
Yeah, them speedboats didn't drop, man. Them speedboats with the money in them, they came.
Right.
We go get old Tom Herman or a Muschamp. Them my two names that I would go after.
Yeah?
I said it first.
The Tom Herman.
Tom Herman.
Somebody like them. Yeah, we go see
Tom
somebody
Herman,
like them.
offensive coordinator.
If the bag's gonna get dropped, right?
Will Muschamp as your defensive coordinator.
Then you cooking with grease. Staff have never looked like that.
Never.
We've had great staff,
Yeah.
but they went on to be great guys.
Yeah,
right, you know what I'm saying? The staff is never just started off with.
That's one of the, that might be, if they could pull that off, that'll be one of the top staffs in the nation.
Right.
You have a top defensive coordinator in Muschamp, you have a top offensive coordinator in Herman.
Right.
Like, that would be major.
Right. So listen, we hold that administration foot to the fire because, I mean, it's just talk at this point about them dropping these bags and about what they're doing and will do and wouldn't do. But he definitely is in the house, and the type of offense has to kind of stay the same for TVD, or no? You think he'll flourish in another type of offense?
No, he can stay the same. Everybody's pretty much running almost similar offenses. Nobody's running a different offense where you have to completely change it and switch it over. So it'll most likely stay the same.
Yeah, everybody would run a similar offense then?
Yeah, everybody runs this RPO. All it is different terminologies and stuff like that, man. That's the only difference that you're going to have at different schools, different terminologies and probably different blocking scheme. That's it.
Yeah. You think TVD and Jake being behind him and Ja'Carri Brown coming, you think that kind of TVD, ACC Rookie of the Year, that kind of influenced his decision?
Yeah, I mean, why not come to you? They have a young team. You got an all ACC freshman, Rookie of the Year in TVD. You got all ACC player in James Williams and Cam, and you got these, man. You got a young team that you could come in and put a culture of winning behind, and you could really do some things.
Winning. That's one thing we don't talk about enough because it's been a long time since Miami consistently have done it. Cristobal win here. Because I hear people saying, I heard somebody say the other day he's Manny 2.0 and all this crazy mess.
Well, okay, where they get that from?
Because they jump right to his bad losses, right?
They look at FIU and they looking at the bad losses.
Well, no, Cristobal never lost no FIU, but they jump to Cristobal's bad losses. Like when he loses to a team that he shouldn't lose to, he probably #1 in the conference, and he lose. But they jump straight to that, right? And they jump over the fact that he's at 35-12. If you go look at his records at Oregon, I give a pinky finger up to have those records.
So they don't look at the fact that he's been to two. He won 2 conference championships.
Right.
He won the Rose Bowl last year.
Right.
The year before.
Right.
They don't look at them.
He's Manny 2.0. He gonna come in here and drop some games he shouldn't. Man, every team, when you lose in the season, a lot of times it's to a team you shouldn't lose to.
They don't look at the fact that he's a top 10 recruiter every year.
And he went into Ohio State ready to play.
And beat Ohio State.
They jump over all of that to talk about the negative, but I just think people are just negative at. I just think we walk around with this negative.
Well, look, it's one thing I've learned at University of Miami, dealing with media. The fans are never going to be satisfied. It don't matter.
It don't
matter if you win the game by 50. Somebody's going to be upset because you didn't score 51 points.
Right.
So we got Cristobal right now. A lot of them, they're going to hate it. But guess what? We 10-0.
Right.
And got to play such and such, and the stadium is packed. They going to be right there cheering.
Right, because that's what happens. If Miami wins, right, that stadium all of a sudden becomes a commodity. It's one of the best stadiums in college football, if not the best. If you win, it all of a sudden becomes a commodity. We one of the loudest stadiums in college football. It's all of a sudden, all the things that we say that's hindering us, they're bad because we've been losing for so long, and we forgot what it felt like to win. Mario Cristobal wins in Miami. He goes down as a king,
a legend.
Like Jimmy Johnson.
Living legend.
Everybody had to check in with him. They went down to talk to Cristobal. They went to talk to Cristobal before.
Man, my homeboy put up he put up a video and it was fun. It was funny. It was real funny. He put up a video the other day of and it was a guy getting beat up by a bunch of dudes, and he was saying it was Kirby Smart. This is Kirby Smart when he come to recruit kids out of South Florida. Mario Cristobal gonna have everybody beat him up, and it was so funny because I was like, I could see Mario like bullying something like that, man. But
so no, man, I like the fact that I think he brings toughness, discipline.
What we need, toughness and discipline.
Right.
He gonna make sure you do it the right way, man, and it's gonna be discipline, man. You ain't gonna have a team that misses 100,000 tackles.
Right.
You ain't gonna have a team that's last and get penalties a game. You know what I'm saying? A team that's unprepared.
Right.
Like, talk about his bad losses, but I don't think we've seen a game that he coached and his team was just unprepared. We've seen that with, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
I think the Utah game that I called, I said they were going to lose to Utah. They were actually They were the underdog. I don't know why everybody act like it was an upset or something. They were the underdog in that game. They tackled pretty bad in that game. But I said that they were going to lose because we had already heard that the talk all over campus was Cristobal leaving. The mental state of the kids. The mental state of the kids when you first hear your coach may not be there. You got a football game to go play. You know what I'm saying? So listen, Cristobal headed to Miami, man. Y'all make sure y'all let us know in the comment section below. What do y'all think? Y'all think how this going to go? Let me go on record and say this, bro. It's not going to take a lot to turn Miami around. It's not. It's not.
I know by him coming to Miami, man, I don't believe in that fence around South Florida, but he's definitely going to he definitely going to have some sharks standing there like, yeah, you can't come get this kid.
If you win, think about this. Brandon ended these commits for Oklahoma and right off the back says,
why not the crib?
Tweets it. You feel me?
Why not the crib? Yeah.
And those are the type of kids that live here that we have the advantage of going to touch. Man, listen, man, welcome Cristobal. We out of here. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, comment. It's X, I'm D.
It's gonna take 3 motherfucking days, and that's what